Hello, I'm Warble Ledge, and I am the Virtual Events Director for CareerTown Network. And
My
I
name
want
is
to give you
Dave Douglas, and I'm Director of
Dave
Sales
Douglas.
Operations.
Hey, Dave. All right, welcome. We're going to give a quick presentation for the Arizona National Guard for their virtual exhibitor booth and just kind of the basic functionality. Yeah, see how it works and how just some of the basic tools to actually use and really how you would work as a virtual recruiter within a virtual career fair event, which I believe we have one coming up on September 24th. All right, so right now we're in the splash. We're going to jump right in, and at this point, we're going to come in on a couple of levels here. And here is on this side of it, and I'm going to, how it basically works. With your event dashboard, once you're logged into the system you're already, I'm assuming everybody's already set up with their own username and password. Once you come in, you can begin to manage your virtual exhibitor booth by going to the event dashboard. At this point, you can actually post jobs in here, create jobs, move jobs from other virtual career fair events within this particular section here. And you can put post as many jobs as you like, unlimited job posting abilities once you have a virtual exhibitor account. And all that's being done here. Pretty much like any other job board, you can do that right here so that it will actually appear within your virtual exhibitor booth. Now, going back to the dashboard, you can, the dashboard tells you really actually how many events you actually have registered with on the CareerTown Network, how many booth visits, who's coming actually in your virtual exhibitor booth, and that's so you get a quick count of actually all of your booth attendees, and the average time that a job seeker spends within your virtual exhibitor booth. Now, you can change I'm going to the dashboard here. You can manage your event booth right here and add on, change the look of it. We have 3 basic looks. Put logos in here, other images and so forth. This is what we have today. We just kind of set this up for you all. And it kind of gives you an idea of how it actually, how the basic layout of the virtual exhibitor booth would be. You can add links, videos and such within this section of the dashboard. Now, once you have all that done, a couple things you can do here too. Also, I want to show you this. The reporting functionality allows you to be able to download all the job seeker information, their resume here. All that information will come down into a Excel file here, so you can download that information, and then if you want to then put that into your email system here to send out messages and so forth. You can do that as well. Or you can do a quick glance actually within our platform to see who came into your virtual exhibitor booth here too as well. So you can kind of see you actually had 5 people come in, and on here, that's just testing it actually. But that's how that essentially works. Okay, going back to the event dashboard, we're going to try to occupy your booth here. And now, basically, once you're in your virtual exhibitor booth, and you can see before you can see all the job seekers that actually attend that are actually coming into your booth, and you can see exactly who they are, and actually put up see their information, their resume, all their information will appear before you even begin to have a text or video chat with the job seeker. So I see David Douglas. Okay, there's our first exhibitor, or first job seeker. Let's check out and see who this David Douglas guy actually is. All right, there he is right there. And I can see Dave's, again, I can see his resume information, all that prior to us to requesting a chat with Dave here. So let's check Dave out first. Let's check out his LinkedIn profile. And we can then see that. Okay. And actually this is, and then you see his resume here.
The first glance,
All
we
right.
can see he's too old to join the National Guard.
So yeah, kind of picked up a. Hang on, let me see what the. 1 second here, so I can see his resume. Make sure I see how that works. So what it does is there's Dave's resume, and depending on what application the resume is done, if it's a PDF or if it's a PowerPoint or if it's a Word document like that one was, the system will recognize that and pull that information up as long as your system has that whatever comparable application that would work for Word or whatever you actually have, or a PDF and such. So at that point, what you want to do now is we've got a chat request by the job seeker. Okay, and now what we can do at this point, all right, great. So we're in here and I say, send Dave a message here. Hello, Dave, how are you today? And then that's basic functionality of a two-way chat. Now, depending on what we're doing, we can also, as long as the, let's see, we'll do another message. All right. And so anyway, that's the basic functionality. Now, we do have the ability to activate your Skype account and so forth, and that can be done. And then we utilize Skype, and that's how we work the video chat functionality. As long as you have a Skype account, you can connect with the other, as long as the job seeker has a Skype account. So what it'll do is it'll activate an application within our platform, and as long as you have Skype on whatever you're using, your cell phone or smartphone or tablet or your desktop, whatever device you're using to attend the virtual career fair, it will activate the Skype account. And as long as the job seeker has a Skype account, then you can have a video chat. But you must have a Skype account to be able to use the video chat functionality. So that's the basic functionality. There's other tools, but this is the basic functionality of the virtual exhibitor booth on the recruiter side. That's the virtual recruiter side. Now we're going to back out. I'm going to back out here, and I'm going to come in as a job seeker, so you get an idea of what the job seeker viewpoint actually is when they come into the Career Town Network. And when they
Before we go out, I want to add something, Orville, is that the great thing about our system is that you really look at a resume with someone like yourself and say, okay, this guy's a little too old to join the National Guard and all of that. It will give you a good idea of what type of candidates and everything that you're going to be looking at, as long as they can include their resumes, they fill out their visitor profiles, put their skill sets in, which a lot of them do. And that will give you a good idea of who's going to be your best candidates to reach out to.
Exactly. That makes absolute sense. So I'm going to come in, and Dave, you want to come in as the National Guard recruiter?
Yeah, you're too old too.
Yeah, I'm definitely too old. We'll send my son down. He can do it. That will be good for him. I don't think he may not go for it though. All right. So now for any job seeker, when they come into the Career Town platform, they all have to create a job seeker profile. And here's me up there. And so what this basically says, you can go ahead and put all your information in, upload your resume. And we encourage all job seekers to do this. Once they get into doing the virtual career fair, they see how important it is to be able to put all their information in there, because, again, as you have seen on the recruiter side, the recruiter kind of sees all your qualifications before they even chat with you. So if you don't have all your your profile and your resume updated and all your other information on here, recruiters may not talk to you. So it's very important, and we emphasize that to our job seekers, that they need to really have their profile figured out, completed. Now we have a lot of cool tools that on the job seeker side, they can do video, cover letters, and all kind of stuff on here. But they at least need to have some type of good presentation that they can do in this profile section. here to impress the virtual recruiters when they come into their prospective virtual booths.
But
so
now
they
still have to put in their first name, last, and email address. If you guys have a contact base you can follow up on.
Yeah, absolutely. You will get it at minimum. You'll get that basic information. That you got to have that to get on the system anyway. So, but again, like I said, we encourage.
The system will be tracking all these people 24/7. So once the event begins, even if you guys aren't there, you've still got record of who's coming in and out.
Exactly. All right. So when a job seeker comes onto the system here, now in my case, you're seeing there's a lot of events that are going on. There's tons of events that are going on throughout the United States that are actually happening at the same time. So, but all the events are their own individual URLs. So we market these events out to targeted job seeker groups out of our database. Now we currently have almost 4.3 million job seekers on the CareerTown network. And so we have a pretty big database to pull from, and we're always marketing to job seekers on other job boards that are out there, whether it's Indeed or Career Builder or Monster or whatever. We really go out and try to bring a lot of market through those databases to bring them to our platform to attend our virtual career fair events. So we really try to populate this site to make it make it the place to be, the destination site for job seekers who want to attend a virtual career fair. So in this case, we've got a lot of events going on here, and I think the event we're looking at is wow. Okay, let's see here. Let me scroll up here, and here we go. We've got. I think we're all okay. Yes, I believe I've already registered myself. And here, let's see, 9/24. Here we go. Give me a second. All righty, coast to coast. 9/24. Well, bear with me a second here, and we will locate this event down here. Again, we have a lot of events going on here on CareerTown, hundreds of events going on simultaneously here. And we're the only virtual events group who actually does this. Does this way in which you have multiple simultaneous events going on, and where anybody can attend an event from New York City to Honolulu, Hawaii to Alaska, wherever, So we have tons of different events going on here simultaneously here. So I believe, one second, I think I got it here. And let's see here. And I think let's see. Okay, here we go.
I'm in the booth now.
All right, okay. Give me a moment here. Let's see here. A second here. That is not there. Okay. Let's see.
Why don't you just come in? Did you come in as me?
Yeah, come in. Just give me a second, Dave. I think I've got a lot of events on my I'm in right now. So give me. This doesn't happen. Just happens to be mine where I have tons of events that I'm into simultaneously here. Let's see here. Okay. All right.
We should say you're an eventful kind of guy.
Yeah, one second here. Let's see here. don't know why that's on there. That is strange, man. Hang on here. We've got. Wow. Okay, found it. All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, so now this is the actual event floor, and we're registering other companies as we speak here, but you see that the National
They just
Guard
haven't been added
booth
to the booth because it hasn't begun yet.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, we did open up your booth, the National Guard booth. And so what you see basically is the event description. And then you also see here the booth, and you click on there. Takes you into the virtual exhibitor booth. Now, this is on the job seeker viewpoint. So what every job seeker will actually see coming into your virtual exhibitor booth. So you see Sergeant First Class Mark Maury. And we always encourage you guys to put a picture in there. If you don't have a picture in there, if you just get this kind of image there, always more personal when you put a picture. So we do encourage the virtual recruiters to put a picture in your profile. So please do that. So you see the basic information about the Arizona Army National Guard here, and they, so they can kind of scroll and see that other information. They can then click here. You see the images and so forth. And you can click on here to go into the Army National Guard site. So they can do all that stuff while they're still within the virtual exhibitor booth. And so if you, once you start chatting with them, you can kind of, give them a tour of your website so they can see, some of the things that are going on within the Army National Guard. So that's that kind of a neat functionality. So we're going to chat here. And you've seen how the chat works on the recruiter side, so that's kind of how it works there. So,
and I'm now posing as a recruiter, and you may not have heard it, but the minute Orville came into the booth, there is a chime sound.
Right, yeah, you will hear a chime on there. So, yeah, again, the neat thing about Career Attend is that you can actually attend multiple events simultaneously, but if you're not attending the virtual career fair event, you can go off and do some other work. You see, I've got other things going on right here. You can do this, do that, and, but you can go to other windows and do work. Now, once a job seeker does come into the actual booth, then a ding will actually a hit, and you'll actually hear a little audible ding that will pop into your device, indicating that a job seeker is actually within your virtual exhibitor booth and is requesting the chat. And at that point, you can then communicate with them. So that's the basic functionality of the virtual exhibitor booth. So there's other things other things we have going on with this, but this is the basic functionality that you will be using for your virtual event. So again, that is the basic system. So I want to thank you all for looking at that. And if you have any questions, Dave will be available to help you out with that. And we will send this link out to you so that you can check it out. Thank you very much.
And also, I want to add that what you saw here was just a basic template of the booth. If there's additional videos, if there's additional links, attachments, downloads that we need to include in there, please get back with us and let us know.
Okay. Well, we thank you very much, and we look forward to working with you all. Goodbye.